Peace everybody, back with another video. This is remains of 13 service members slaughtered in Kabul, returned back to U.S., but no word if Joe Biden will meet planes. So as you can see here, these are all the 13 service members who lost their lives in Afghanistan because Joe Biden did not get them out. He left them there for dead. And blood is on Joe Biden's hands right now. The remains of 13 American heroes are on their way back to Dover Air Force Base. 12 U.S. Marines, a Navy corpsman, U.S. Army soldier, and at least 160 Afghans were murdered by an Islamist suicide bomber in Kabul on Thursday. Yeah, so the 13 servicemen that are here in the picture, they're on their way back to Dover Air Force Base. 12 of them were U.S. Marines, one was a Navy corpsman, and one was a U.S. Army soldier. And at least 160 Afghans were murdered by an Islamic suicide bomber in Kabul on Thursday. These 13 members of the Marines, Army, and Navy were killed by a suicide bomber outside the Kabul airport. Yes, so it happened on the outside of the Kabul airport. And there was all 13 of them. Here are the names of all the people that were killed in Afghanistan, as you can see here, but I know you may not be able to see it, but if you could blow it up, then you'll know who they are. The White House declined to confirm if Joe Biden will meet the heroes when their plane lands at Dover Air Base. Yeah, so the White House has declined a statement to confirm if Joe Biden will meet the heroes when their plane lands at Dover Air Base. But I have a feeling Joe Biden won't be there because he left them all for dead in Afghanistan, and Joe Biden should take responsibility for what he has done, but instead he decided to blame President Trump, who's not even in office, and Joe Biden just gets away with everything. The Daily Mail reported the remains of the 13 U.S. troops killed in an ISIS-K suicide blast are currently en route to Dover Air Force Base for dignified transfer, according to the Pentagon. So according to the Pentagon, the remains of the 13 U.S. troops that were killed in an ISIS-K suicide blast are currently on their way to en route to Dover Air Force Base for dignified transfer. The remains of the 13 individuals who were killed are on their way back to the United States, but I am not at liberty to give you their precise arrival, Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said on Saturday. So John Kirby, who's a spokesman, he said that the remains of the 13 individuals who were killed are on their way back to the United States, but he cannot give the precise time of when their arrival will be. Kirby declined to confirm whether President Joe Biden would attend the dignified transfer at the base in Delaware, his home state, which is the domestic intake point for U.S. military fatalities abroad. So Kirby did decline to confirm whether Joe Biden would attend the dignified transfer at the base in Delaware. And of course, Joe Biden is from Delaware, but not really, because he grew up in Pennsylvania, and he moved to Delaware. So Pennsylvania is Joe Biden's home state, really. When asked on Friday if Biden would be president at Dover, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said he would consider and want to be a part of any means of honoring the lives that were lost. Well, John Zaki, she's not all there half the time. So, but she was asked that question, and John Zaki said he would consider and want to be a part of any means of honoring their lives that were lost. But we all know Jen Psaki, she keeps circling back to, keeps saying, I'll circle back to this, I'll circle back to that, please. Jen Psaki don't even know where she's at half the time. But yeah, please keep all 13 of these families in your prayers because of what Joe Biden has done. All 13 service members are on their way back to the United States from Afghanistan in caskets. And it's a sad shame the families have to bury their loved ones. Their brothers, sisters, fathers, sons. It's sad, and it's really going to be a difficult time for the families to go through all these hard times without their loved ones. Leave your comments below. I am out.